I guess, I want to tell you guys, like, look, I'm right there with you. You know what I mean? I'm right there with you, struggling just as much as you are, trying to make something of myself just as much as you are, having stumbling blocks, having challenges, getting frustrated, feeling like every day, like, there's no one who's harder on me than me. Every day being like, what the fuck? When is this shit gonna happen? When is this gonna happen? Like, holy crap, I am really, really white. Like, legit. I look like some pasty skinned dude right now. Wow. Awesome. I'm just turning on the camera right now. I don't have any ideas for this video. I'm pretty shot. Just a pasty white dude right now. This fucking light, dude, makes me look like I have, like, a brilliant light upon me right now. I was just in a really thoughtful mood tonight, and I figured, you know what? Instead of just sitting here thinking about myself, I would just turn on the camera and just see what comes out. Again, I don't have any plan for this video. As time is going on, I'm just kind of seeing more and more puzzle pieces just kind of coming together to fit. And what I'm finding in this journey that I'm on right now, which I guess you could call it's the journey to success, right? My version of success, what it is that Joshua actually wants, this guy. It's kind of an interesting thing because when it comes down to it, it's like we all have this blueprint for our lives, right? And we've got this whole mapped out way that we're going to arrive there, this road that we've carved through the wilderness, right? And for those of us who go and try to forge our own path, try to forge our own way, what ends up happening is that there is a tried and true method, which is that road that was carved, that whole go to school, get a job, work off the debt from getting schooled, and whatever, 9 to 5, that road is pretty well trodden. But it's like for those of us who try to go after our dreams and our goals, our passions, right? There's no road, not really. I mean, there's obviously, if you want to, I talk about like becoming a basketball player. Obviously, there's a road, go get good at basketball. You should probably be good at basketball if you want to play basketball, right? But there's not a tried and true method that is going to get you to be an all-star on the team for basketball, right? A lot of it is trial, error, a little bit of luck, a whole lot of drive, a whole lot of failures, stuff that just it fucks you up, along the way. So it's kind of like for those of us who are trying to forge our own paths, like myself, what I've come to find the more that I'm going down this path is that the path doesn't exist. There is no path ahead of me. There is no future that can be predetermined. And what I mean by that is that concept about there's only the now, there's only right now, this very moment, it's making more and more sense to me, because no matter what I plan, no matter what it is that I try to do, I have to adapt. And I have to adapt because the road that I can see so clearly, it's like I see the end point. I got to be honest, I think my end point is going to be pretty much what I think it is. But the road to get there that I see so clearly, it doesn't exist. I don't think it exists for anybody. There is no future. You have no future. You only have now. And the reason that you don't have a future, or at least in the context of which I'm describing it, you don't have a future that is plannable. You don't have a future that is something tangible that you can touch. So, in a way, the future never exists. In fact, I may not even live to see the end of this video, right? This video may never get posted. I can completely die before this video gets posted. I could have a heart attack right now. I don't know, fucking jet falls out of the sky and just, Donnie Darko style. Interesting movie, check it out. But it's like, as I have tried to have this path of how I'm going to get to my success, how I'm going to get there, the only thing that kind of like burns in me the entire time is that I am going to be successful. I mean, it's not a question. I know this for a fact. I will be my version of successful. And to talk about versions of success for a moment, you could be successful if you work at a gas station. You know, to me, that's to me, Joshua, like, if I was at a gas station, I'm a fucking failure. But, you know, to someone, Jeff, Mike, Tom, maybe that's where they want to be. If that's it. Your lives, guys, you're successful if you are where you want to be. That, bar none, success right there. So for me, my version of success is far beyond where I'm at right now. So what I'm finding is that as I'm going down this path, I'm finding that this whole future concept, this whole idea of how I'm going to get there, when I started this whole endeavor, I started this because I closed my business. I had to. I was bankrupt. I closed my business and I lost my home. I ended up, you know, if you watch that other video, I think it was, it's on this channel, it's called The Sacrifices Made on the Way to Success. That house that you see me standing in, I lost that house. I lost the house, I lost one of my cars, I crashed my motorcycle during that time. I ended up landing back at my father's place and, you know, just rebuilding from there and stuff. I mean, that's not the road that I thought, but I went to go get a job. You know, I went to go get a job at at a gym, and that's where that video of how to get a job, how to get any job came from, if you saw that one on the channel. But it's like, I went to go get that job. I only worked there for like 4 days. I had a breakdown, like, in the bathroom. Not a breakdown, but like, I broke down on my 4th day because I had gone from so much freedom and doing something that I had at least had freedom doing to this place where they were so micromanaging everything. It was like, they micromanaged you to the point of, like, if I got on the phone and someone had called up and I was like, hey, thanks for calling The Edge, this is Josh speaking, how may I help you? They're like, no, you say your name on line 3. They wanted me to say, hey, thanks for calling The Edge in Fairfield, how can I help you? And then the person says whatever, and then I'd be like, oh, you know, I could definitely help you out with that, my name is Josh, and go from there. They controlled everything. You had to, like, raise your hand to go to the bathroom. It was fucking insane. And going to that, like, I, like, freaked out. Like, and I was like, I'm getting paid fucking, you know, 8 something an hour plus commissions. It's going to come to, like, $12. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? Like, I came from, like, making, like, 2-3 grand a week. Now, I understand I went bankrupt. It's a whole nother story of why. But I was making, like, whatever, 2 grand a week to $12 an hour, and they wanted me to work 10 something hours a day plus commute. It was nuts. And I remember I was in the bathroom and I was standing there and like, I had gone to the bathroom like 4 or 5 times and done this on the 4th day. I was only there 4 days. I went into the bathroom, I'm standing over the toilet, I didn't have to piss, I'm just holding the side, and I'm crying. Like, I was sitting there, I was like, this can't be my life. Like, I'm not kidding. Like, I was like, this is what I've been reduced to, like, this many steps backwards. So that's when I decided to make this YouTube channel. And it's like, okay, I was like, YouTube, we're gonna make a shit ton of money with YouTube. And then, look, YouTube grows slowly. Unless you have, like, big money for advertisements and stuff, YouTube grows slowly. So, like, when you guys like my videos or subscribe or comment or share them, that's what helps me to grow right now, because I don't have all the money in the world to, you know, go around and advertise for what I'm doing. And, you know, I mean, there's a lot of difficult things going on, but in my head I was like, oh, start a YouTube channel. I'll make money off that because I have a ton of wisdom. You can believe that or not. You can think I'm an idiot, but, you know, whatever. I was like, I could share that with the world. You know, I could try to be a positive impact here. I could try to get my thoughts out there and, you know, get people to change their lives, because I'm so sick and tired of, like, looking around and seeing people who either they don't have any dreams, or the dreams they have, they don't even bother to pursue. And guys, you got a window that's just closing. I mean, how much longer can you fit through this window in time to go and pursue your dreams? You know what I mean? So, I was like, oh, let me do this YouTube channel. And I did the YouTube channel. I don't make shit off of it. I'm like, oh, okay, I made 20 cents today. Fuck yeah. I'm going to go buy, like, I don't know, half a stick of gum. I mean, so, and then, I was doing the life coaching thing for a while, and that was great. That was cool, and I had a lot of experience working with many different people, and I still do that from time to time, like on the side. But even with that, there wasn't that much money to be made because not enough people know about me, kind of thing. Not enough people know that the advice that I give and the stuff and the wisdom of which I possess is truly something tangible to pay for, right? So, all right, so that was frustrating, and then I had some clients actually burn me. I was like, can you burn the big guys, not me, And, as time went on, again, the path that I had thought, I'll build a life coaching thing, and I'll be able to travel, because that's what I'm looking to do, I'm looking to travel. And I'm like, yeah, I'll take clients for everywhere. Well, I'm not making any money, so fuck it. What are you going to do? So, from there, it ended up developing into, there's been a few other developments. I did some stuff with eBay. I did, got into the motivational speaking thing. But again, motivational speaking, I may be good, quote unquote, at it. And like some of those speeches are on this channel. Other ones I just didn't film because I'm retarded. So, the motivational speaking, there's nowhere that was going to pay me to come and speak. Okay. So, then I just started playing with different ideas, and like this whole time I'm like pulling my hair out. I'm like, what the fuck, like, do I do, Like, I know I'm supposed to be up here, but I'm here, and I'm still here, and I'm still here. And it's like, in our lives, like in your life, in everybody's life, we end up feeling like so stagnant, as if we're just sitting there and just like moving nowhere. But it's like, if I step back, me and my pasty ass skin, if I step back and I like look at the circumstances of where I'm at now and what I'm involved in, it's like completely so far down this path of like closer to success than where I was, even just 3 months ago. So, I tried to do the motivational speaking thing, and as I was trying to advertise for this channel, if you saw that video of mine, put yourself in the arena, or grab your sword and fight in the arena, or whatever that the arena one was, step into the arena, I don't know, whatever the hell it's called. Enter the arena, that's what it's called. Aha, nice, look at that, brain cells working. So I made in that video, I showed how I ended up getting involved with Beachbody, and that is basically a phenomenal opportunity for me. But the way I got involved with it, I would never have gotten involved with it if it hadn't been for every step that prepared me for moving forward. And here's the thing, when you go to school, you have a curriculum. You follow this said curriculum. You go down these steps, you take these classes, you listen to these teachers, you write down the answers, you get a good grade, and at the end there's a diploma, and that diploma is now your key to go and get a job, right? That's not how life works. Life, everything you're doing is part of that classroom process. Everything you're doing is preparing you for the future, preparing you for opportunities that are come your way, where if you didn't have the prerequisite skills, they would just pass you by. So everything that I've been doing, that I've been feeling like a failure the whole time that I'm doing it, like the YouTube videos aren't huge, the money isn't rolling in from the life coaching, the motivational speaking isn't making the money, this isn't happening, whatever. All this stuff, it was like a classroom to prepare me for being able to speak in front of groups of people, because now I have a team. Like, Beachbody coaching, to make it very simple, it's a self-development community with a focus on fitness and nutrition. And to be honest, we're looking for new members on our team. I don't know if that would be up your alley. If it is, contact me and I will give you the information to let you know what it is that, what it really is about. and get you on the team. But the thing is that everything I did prepared me for that. So now my road has taken this new course where I'm actually making money now. And the money I'm making is pretty damn good as opposed to where I was at. It's still not to the level where it's going to be, but it will grow over time. So I guess what I'm basically getting at is that we all have this blueprint for our lives. We all have this road that we want to follow, this way to get from point A to point B. But life is not a straight line. Appointments are going to fall through. People that are supposed to help you out are going to stab you in the back. Shit, people who you're counting on are going to die. Like, dude, I've had a meeting with somebody, they didn't show up, and I was like, what the fuck? Is a friend of mine. Like, they're dead. I didn't know they're dead. You know what I mean? Like, it was just wild. Like, you have... Life is not at all predetermined. Or if it is, it sure isn't predetermined by you. So it's just, as time is going on and this road is evolving, I almost feel like the universe or God or whatever it is just kind of conspiring for my success. And what's been going on recently is different people have just been stepping back into my life. I mean, I'm talking like vibe type stuff. I'm talking... like for this Beachbody thing, which is all about fitness and nutrition, people who I have never even talked to before are just showing up and just like, they're just posting on Facebook about how, you know, they're looking to lose weight. And I'm like, oh, cool. I never saw that before. And I get that, you know, and it's like, maybe there is something to the whole secret thing. I don't know if you ever looked into that. It's called The Secret. It's an interesting concept about creating a magnetism effect within your brain, utilizing thoughts that operate as wavelengths to go out into the world and basically bring like-minded people and like-minded situations into your life. And you know, maybe that's what's happening. I don't know. But I got contacted by a trainer tonight. I got someone from Las Vegas who contacted me. I mean, like, and I'm still relatively early into this, so it's kind of like, maybe whatever you really put your passion into, you really put your like goals and drive into, look, maybe it doesn't show up right away, you know? I mean, maybe shit just doesn't work like that in this world. But despite the fact that it doesn't show up right away, that diploma is still coming. You're still taking the courses to get that diploma. It's like a relationship, you know? All these courses, all these women or men that you've gone through and stuff, like, maybe they just prepare you if you actually pass the course and you get the lessons you're supposed to learn from everybody. They give you the diploma at the end to actually be this perfect fit, you know, this perfect keyhole opening to a really fulfilling relationship. You can't see it while you're going through it. You can't, you know, plan too much for like what's going to come your way sometimes, but it's like, maybe it's all a classroom. Maybe this whole damn earth is a big freaking classroom. I mean, I don't know. So it's just kind of like, I was just thinking out loud and stuff, and I figured I'd just turn on the video camera and see what came out. So apparently something came out. Look at that. So I mean, in general, things are still difficult. I'm actually going to be making a series in the future. I've been extremely sick these last 4 months, extremely sick, and I don't know if you picked up in my videos or if you can even notice it now, but I've lost a ton of weight. I'm fucking like feeling like a little guy, and it annoys me. I lost around 16, 17 pounds in the last 4 months. I was very sick, and I made a little documentary of me, what was going on and getting better and stuff, and it's almost like my whole life is taking this turn towards like positivity. And I guess, you know, I want to tell you guys, like, look, I'm right there with you. You know what I mean? I'm right there with you, struggling just as much as you are, trying to make something of myself just as much as you are, having stumbling blocks, having challenges, getting frustrated, feeling like every day, like, there's no one who's harder on me than me. Every day being like, what the fuck, when is this shit gonna happen? When is this gonna happen? Like, even though, if I look back 4 months ago, this is night and day from where I was, but it's like we judge ourselves on a day-to-day basis. You need to judge yourself by the seasons, you know? 4 times a year, take a look at yourself, you know? And that's a hard pill to swallow. I sure can't. I'm just fucking babbling now, but If you made it to this part of the video, I mean, I guess you like what I have to say, so that's cool. Thumbs up. All right. So anyways, I mean, things are turning around in my life, but I'm trying to say, like, if you're going through hell, you know, like, keep going. Think about that. If you're going through hell, keep going. Get out of there before the devil knows you're there, right? And it's, I think that was Winston Churchill. And, you know, it's the truth. I mean, it's like, it's little decisions every single day that are going to get you to where you want to go. Sometimes it's not a giant fucking decision that's just life-changing like that. Like pulling a trigger on a gun. That's life-changing, instant. You cannot put that bullet back in the chamber. Maybe the rest of your decisions in your life aren't like that, you know? Maybe they just all add up at the end to 100% of what you want to be. You just can't give up, you know? And if you can't figure out a solution to something, keep trying to find the solution. That's the fucking solution, you know? Just keep going, you know? Just keep going. So, anyways, I just want to turn this on and just film for a little bit. It's pretty much what I got for you. I'm trying to keep up putting out a video every Wednesday. So I figured, you know, I'm just kind of thinking right now, so I figured I'd put that out there, but things are starting to come together for me, and I got a feeling they're going to continue to do so. You know, just because you can't see the future, and just because you got to adjust your blueprint because the building you're trying to put together, all of a sudden the bathroom's over here, and the living room, we're going to move it over here. You got, you know, sometimes you got to adjust your blueprint for your life. You got to adapt and overcome and figure out a way to still get what you want and still remain true to yourself. So I'll catch you next time. I lied. I got one last thing. Subscribe. Thumbs up the video, subscribe, comment. It's all very helpful. That's basically how I'm getting my name out there for now. So if you like what you see, give me a little bit of support. I appreciate it. Now, I'll catch you next time.